Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to A-Train Gaming. In today's video, I'm going to bring you this half of Domination, and I'm going to be doing a live commentary, sort of giving my initial first thoughts on Black Ops 3 as a whole, and what I'm thinking about this new game, because it is going to be our Call of Duty game for a year. So, first I'm going to jump into the positives, which there are a lot. First, right off the bat, I'm going to say that I love this game so far. They have the two most important things that I wanted, which were guns, a variety of guns to use, and a lot of maps that I like. And this has all of that. There are so many good guns in this game. I love how they shoot. This is by far my best Call of Duty in terms of skill. My KD's everywhere I've wanted it to be so far. I'm having a great time playing it. I've already prestiged, so I've been playing this game a lot. But what I'm going to talk about first in the positives is the guns, especially because I love the way the guns shoot in this game. I don't know what it is. It's just that there's very limited recoil with the guns. And I actually am able to win a lot more gunfights than I ever used to win. And I'm able to go on streaks, like get two pieces like that I've never been able to do before. I just feel like they found a great balance of guns in the game. There's a couple things that need to be patched and or nerfed. Like, I think the light machine guns need to be fixed a little bit. I think they're a little too strong at this point. But other than that, I don't really think there's that much of a problem with the guns. So, and then the maps. There's a couple of maps that, I mean, I don't like. There's like 2 or 3, but that's obviously every Call of Duty. But what I'm going to say is that I enjoy most of the maps, which is all I wanted. So they covered the very two most important things that I wanted in this game, which were maps and guns. Next, I'm going to talk about score streaks. A lot of people, especially White Boy, were big advocates of one of the main reasons this last couple games haven't been successful is because of lack of score streaks. And I never really bought into that, but if you really think about it, it kind of makes sense because that's something that sets Call of Duty apart. And now they have score streaks again that people know, and they just repeated it from old CODs. And some people I've heard say, like, they wish they had newer score streaks. I would much rather have them go with score streaks they know people like instead of trying to invent these new ones. I'm a big fan of the score streaks. I love the Wraith. I love using some of these. I'm using the Talon right now, but that's just because I just prestige and I don't have it yet. But let's go into quickly one of the things I don't like about this game. And one of the things I don't like about this game is I think the specialists are pretty cool, but I think sometimes people use them too much. You see, I'm using the Tempest right now. I actually wouldn't use this if it weren't for to keep myself having fun. I'm just going for kind of the gear you get with different specialists. I would be using Overclock all the time, but I already got all the gear for that. But the Sparrow, the Tempest, the Gravity Spikes, some of them are just a little too overpowered, and I see people just running around with them more than they run around with their primary gun. Like, I don't get killed that much by a primary gun compared to, like, a Sparrow. And you can see I'm very bad at this Tempest. I don't know how people are so good with it. I'm not that good with it. But everyone else seems to be good with it. Hey, I got a kill there. Hold on, after I get B, I'll go back into this. See, stuff like that. Like, that's such an easy kill. And it's so easy to get kills with the Tempest. But a very interesting point about this game is that, am I loving it because it's a great game and it's a Treyarch game? Or am I loving it because the last two games were Advanced Warfare and Ghost? That's something that I've yet to see. And I'm really wondering whether it's actually a good game, or it's just by the fact that there's been 2 bad games in a row, and I'm just sort of, you know, like, it's like a breath of fresh air. So I will have another opinion video in like a month, giving like my final thoughts on the game. Not final thoughts, because the game can still change, but sort of an updated version. But for some of the worries I had, like, I was scared that the movement was going to be too much. I was scared that the wall running was going to make gunfights not on the ground anymore. But gunfights are on the ground, and it feels like a classic Call of Duty with, like, a newer touch. So I think it's really good, because you can't go from an Advanced Warfare, a really advanced game, and you can't just go right back to future COD. You're going to upset some people that came into Advanced Warfare and did good in that game. So I think they found a good mix of sort of futuristic and classic COD. So I think they found a really good mix there. Another negative about this game, which again there aren't much, but it's sort of a thing that's been in Treyarch since the beginning, is their inconsistency with gunfights. It seems like there's a lot of times I should be winning a gunfight more so than ever, and I just don't get it. Like, I'll be pre-aiming and I'll be pre-firing and I'll still die before I even get my second shot up. Like, you do die kind of fast in this game, but, you know, it's whatever. I still love this game, and I'm just gonna, for the last little bit of this, I'm just gonna talk about, I'm so glad that Call of Duty is back. I think this game's gonna revamp it, and I think, potentially, I think this could be my second favorite Call of Duty behind Black Ops 1 of all time. We've yet to see. The one thing I would need is I would need a little more time to play this game, and I would need to just experiment more with different game modes, and then I'll be able to see where this lands on my all-time list. That'll probably be like halfway through the game I'll be able to figure it out. But that's going to do it for the video today, guys. I know I kind of ran it around a little bit, but just sort of my initial first thoughts with this game as a whole. Again, I'll be doing another update of one of these probably within the month, just to see where my head is now, because the game is so new, and I wasn't planning on making a video this soon about my thoughts, but I had a lot of things going through my head, so leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you think of the game, and I will talk to you guys later.